Dear viewers, welcome to our new episode dedicated to the most fascinating events in the world of monarchies. Today we're diving into an exciting story unfolding at the Danish royal court, where public attention is increasingly drawn to the young Princess Isabella. Some observers even suggest that with her vibrant public appearances, there's a hint of rivalry with her older brother, Crown Prince Christian. Of course, we're only talking about public interpretations here. Over the past few months, we've been watching how the children of Queen Mary and King Frederick are stepping more actively into the public spotlight. Particularly noticeable has been the rise of Princess Isabella after her recent 18th birthday, which she celebrated in April. Just imagine, in a matter of weeks, the young princess has turned into a true star of the Danish monarchy. What truly amazed the public and royal commentators was Isabella's incredible charisma and sense of humour. At her first official speech at the Aarhus Hall on the 11th of April, she showed a rare quality for a member of the royal family: the ability to laugh at herself. "Almost 4 years ago, I found out that your words can be heard when you least expect it," the princess said, sparking laughter throughout the room. "Today, I have no doubt the microphone is on." For those who don't follow the royal family too closely, this joke refers to a funny incident from the year 2021, when, during a family photo shoot, cameras accidentally caught Isabella, clearly not in the best mood, asking her mother, Queen Mary, "Are you completely confused?" The moment went viral, and many thought the family would try to forget it, as often happens with awkward moments in royal circles. But the princess took a different path. She turned the episode into a clever joke, showing self-irony and a modern approach to public life. This move immediately made Isabella stand out against the backdrop of more reserved, formal speeches that royal watchers had become used to. However, there was still some behind-the-scenes chatter. According to a publication by Woman's Day, which cites an anonymous insider close to the royal court, Crown Prince Christian was reportedly somewhat surprised by the wave of attention his younger sister received. It's quite natural, princesses often get more public attention than princes, especially when they're young. So Christian may have to get used to sometimes being outshone, the magazine quotes the sources saying. At the moment, Prince Christian is undergoing military training with the Hussar Regiment in Slagelse and only briefly returns for family events. Prior to that, he spent several months in East Africa as part of his so-called gap year, a time he spent away from cameras and public appearances. Against this backdrop, Isabella's brightness, openness, and ability to connect with the public seem especially striking, highlighting the contrast in their public personas. Although Christian is the one expected to ascend the throne in the future, right now both of them are only beginning to carve out their place in the life of the kingdom. A particularly symbolic moment took place at the gala event at the Royal Theatre in Copenhagen, held in honour of Isabella's birthday. On the red carpet, she was the centre of attention, standing between her parents, King Frederick and Queen Mary. On either side of them stood the 14-year-old twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine. Crown Prince Christian, as noted by some viewers, was standing slightly off to the side. Of course, such positioning could be due to many things, from simple height differences to logistical considerations for filming, but that didn't stop the public and commentators from interpreting the arrangement as symbolic. Queen Mary, who is now 53 years old, is believed by royal commentators to be actively working to prevent any possible rivalry between her eldest children. And she certainly has good reason for that. After all, it's been noted in various publications that the history of the Danish royal family has seen its share of tense relationships among relatives. Although this topic is rarely addressed publicly, attentive observers notice that Mary is striving to create an atmosphere of trust and support among the heirs. It's safe to assume that Queen Mary, well aware of the public's heightened sensitivity to every gesture from the royals, is trying to shape a model where her children don't see each other as rivals, rather as allies, people they can rely on in the complex world of royal responsibility. We, as royal watchers, are following with great interest how this new chapter of the Danish monarchy unfolds. Will the bright and charismatic Princess Isabella be able to claim a special place for herself without overshadowing her older brother? Will Prince Christian, despite his reserved nature, be able to build a public image of his own that resonates just as strongly with the people? The story of the Danish royal family is continuing right before our eyes, and as experience shows, behind palace walls, the same emotions and feelings stir as in any ordinary family. That's exactly what makes observing monarchies so captivating, dear viewers. If you enjoyed this episode, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. There's much more royal news to come.